There are 4 basic things in the current dating environment today. The first one is online dating. The second one is speed dating. The third one would be singles or dating events. And the fourth one is called Meetup.com. Finally, the fifth one is good old-fashioned dating. Online dating needs no introduction, huh? It's a huge industry in itself right now. Now the upside is you can take infinite amounts of time to put out the perfect you and constantly tweak it. The downside is you really need to implement the MasterDating System strategies to make you unique and stand out. Finally, there is another downside. You can invest a lot of time emailing people only to find out in person they're a complete dud. So, let's talk about speed dating. It's a fun, not so casual way to meet a certain amount of people in a given night. Now, it's really structured, but the 5 to 7 minutes that you get to talk to someone gives you plenty of time to try and make a connection, and it's a short enough amount of time that you can excuse yourself to the bathroom if you don't like someone at all. What? Fine. It's a short enough amount of time that lets you casually have a polite conversation and get out without seeming too disinterested. All in all, there's no downside to speed dating, and I encourage you to try. The thing is, it's a great way to just practice being social and a fantastic way to implement some master dating strategies. Singles events have become pretty popular these days. Now these are paid gatherings that happen in a bar situation, so it takes away the idea that someone's not single and puts you in a room full of people that are at least approachable. Now, you still have to be confident enough to approach somebody or appear available. Not the easiest task for some new singles. The thing is, most dating events are going to have some type of icebreaker. It may be a lock and key, or a little bit of a texting introduction, and sometimes there's just games. But the whole idea is you don't have to think about whether someone's single or not. You can just go up and meet them. The downside is, how many times can you hear the same cliche joke in a night? If only some awesome system would put out their own events. Now that would be master dating. Whew, we're getting through these. How you doing? Need a break? Need a cup of coffee? Hit the pause button. I'll be here waiting. You're back? Great. Let's start talking about Meetup. If you haven't heard of it, it's this great online website that helps people get off of the internet. They do that by connecting you with people that have the same interests. Now, sounds completely great, and it is, but as a single person, you need to keep in mind a couple things about Meetup. The first thing is, if you go to a singles group, you might find a bunch of attractive people that you have nothing in common with. On the other hand, if you go to a synchronized swimming group, you might find a bunch of people that love swimming, but none of them are single. And finally, the old-fashioned way. Believe me, by the end of your master dating experience, you're going to have no trouble just walking up and saying, "Hi, my name is Clark." Of course, you're going to say your name, unless your name is Clark, in which case you would say, "Hi, my name's Clark," from master dating. So basically, any dating you're going to do currently revolves around one of those 5 things. But where do you start? Good thing you're watching this video, because I'm about to tell you. Clark, answer these 2 questions, and Clark will help you figure it out. Question 1, are you very sociable? And question 2, are you good at describing yourself? If you said yes to both, why don't you try speed dating? It's much like an interview where you describe yourself while you're talking to somebody. If you said that you're not very sociable, but you're good at describing yourself, well, that's a biographer's dream, isn't it? Do online dating. You can type out anything you want, send it to the ethos, and only talk to the people when you're comfortable talking. Now, did you say you're not good at describing yourself, but you are very sociable? Try dating events. You're probably good at small talk, and they're much like bar chatter anyway. Did you say no and no? Well, that's not very confident, is it? Well, you can't spell intimidating without dating, right? Wrong. Well, okay, technically right, but don't worry about it. The new MasterDating System is going to teach you how to turn those no's into yeses. And finally, does the whole talk of any of this make you feel nauseous, sick to your stomach? Online dating, speed dating, dating events? Hey, slow down. Why don't you try a Meetup to begin with? They're really low-key, and get yourself back on your social feet. So, I hope you're ready to get started dating again. It's so much fun once you get into it, and finding out about you is one of the best uses of your time. Alright, I'm Clark from the MasterDating System. We'll talk soon.